Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Washington Commanders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Crack all 80.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Hit.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Daniels. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Down the sideline to the 45. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going on 1st down, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, run! Hey, Dinter. That.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On red. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This one's caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Finds him on a crossing route. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Hey. 11. Son, Think right.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Hey, go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. There's a screen for Tutin. They get this down to the 7-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play, because it takes all 11 doing their job.
At the 7-yard line.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Rip, 23.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff's got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Practice. to 60.
Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Play action now with Daniels. Hits him on the end route. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and 1, Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, ETA. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this crowd moving.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, Daniels. Catch made. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Go.
Daniels on first down. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go. Ready?
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Robinson on the inside give. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Down by Caleb Ransom.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready,
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Here we go, set. Practice this. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. And he netted some positive yards.
Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
11. Focus. Hot.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Lisa 24.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars in need of some points before the break. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. Quick slant to Samuel. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
On gain of 5, brings up 3rd and
6. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Red on red. Stuck it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He goes right back to Samuel. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, go. 13, Lou. Hey, son. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that one throws behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Jim.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down from the 31. And off to Tootin. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line. Second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Hey, run. Run.
Here he goes. Third and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mikey, make threes.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Okay, ready?
Number 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready, ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Pass. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
ETN gets it on the draw. And he stepped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Here we go.
On the grid, it's Tootin. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Tomato. Touch. Silver.
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Inside give here for Tootin. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Cuts right. A lot of space ahead. He's got it in the red zone. He whips it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shipley now to return. Good work so far. He's got room.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Daniels setting up the play action. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with 4th and short. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Tops, this is Lane. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way. 25 yards there.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nothing.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 19, sharp.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, Lions.
Tootin headed left. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He's got it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Red on red.
Lawrence looking to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. They've got first down from the 31. On the ground, Tootin. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and costing that first down marker.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
Lisa 24. Done.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets on. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. We've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in by Etienne. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
19, Tiger, 19.
They bring McLaurin in motion right. An option give here to ETN. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's when the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do you do? And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Being there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Back on 80.
On second down, it's ETN. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready? Hop, 70, hop, ready.
Looking to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
We'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Red on red. Hey, tomatoes. 11. Go, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now. They need 7.
Hey,
Now it's Lawrence. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars losing by 7. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
on red.
He's back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red, 23.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's second and inches. At the 40.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up
Take right over.
Looking to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
first down. First and 10.
Lawrence to throw it. Has it in close. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up second and 3 at the Commanders' 44-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on third and short?
3 yards to go.
All right, let's go.
Throwing now. Dumps it off to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
And 1.
Go, go.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Jaguars, first down.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness and test any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
That's another Jaguars.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
This will be the final play of the game.
Hey, run. Here we go. Check it out. Hey, Dinter.
One final shot here. And that was probably their last gas. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.